هلا، رجعت لكم مقطع جديد ويلا نبدأ بالمقدمات. طبعا أتذكر وصلنا عند ذاك شو اسمه شونو، اللي أتوقع إنه هو أساس كل المصيبة اللي نحن قاعدين ندور وراها الآن. فنرجع البيت. ليش نرجع البيت؟ يلا نرجع البيت، شو ورانا؟ أوكي، أتوقع هنا. أيوه، خلنا نشوف، يمكن أحد أرسل لي حاجة. ما حد أرسل لي شيء. عادي جدا
Yo,
عادي.
welcome back.
يو.
Hey there, Yagami-san. The gang's all
Hey.
here, huh? How did things go with
من
Hattori-san?
جد العصابة
Did you
كلها
learn
هنا.
anything useful?
Yeah, I guess.
ليش جالس هنا؟ تعال انت هنا وانت قوم. اسمع، انت قوم هنا وخلي هذا يجلس هنا. كل شيء يصير عكس اللي انا ابغاه.
Wait, are you saying there isn't actually anything up with 89?
That's what Hattori said, yeah.
This is the first time I'm hearing about Keto not really being involved, though. It's possible Shono's hiding the truth from even him.
Maybe.
بإمكانية.
At first, one term in particular stuck with me from my chat with Hattori-san.
Which is?
Human experimentation.
يبغون
Go on.
يجربون على الناس.
Apparently, 89 is just
شيء
about ready to be
كار.
tested on real human subjects.
Well, that's gross. Side effects include bloating, blindness, and death, right?
Knock it off.
يب.
Sorry. What's bothering you about that, Yagami-san?
Well, it's just... I've just been thinking... What if all these murders were secretly experimental trials for 89?
يب من جد.
You're serious?
يمكن تكون
Shono's
تجارب
the one
سواها
behind
عليهم.
all this.
What? You think this guy Shono went out, hired an assassin, and started killing people?
والله يمكن.
Guess it's a bit of a stretch, huh?
Even if these people were test cases, why would Shono have to murder them? This is a dementia drug, not some kind of chemical weapon.
No, but what if it really did have some kind of crazy side effects, though?
من
Like, they
جد.
didn't want to kill the people, but they ended up dying anyways.
It was perfectly fine when they tested it on mice, though. If it ended up killing someone, then... Wait a sec.
Yeah, wait a sec is right. We're on the same page here.
What if 89 was completely harmless to mice, but lethal when introduced into the human body?
يب
If
من
that was the
جد.
case, they'd need to
يمكن
perform a
يقتل
ton of
الإنسان
experiments
إذا
to make
دخل
sure it was
جسم
fixed.
الإنسان
Which is
نفس
why they killed
العقاب.
all those Curie guys.
يب.
Back it up. If they're testing a drug, wouldn't they want to use it on an actual patient? I mean, it's not like those Curie guys all had Alzheimer's or anything.
That's true.
صح.
Actually, it says here that they test new drugs on healthy humans as well.
Oh my
They're the
god.
control group to make sure the drug is safe.
Yeah, eventually.
حتى على
It
الناس
wouldn't make any damn sense
اللي ما
for them to
فيهم
start
المرض
anyone with
استخدموه
real
عليهم.
patients, though.
But
Just give it a rest. Try taking this seriously for once.
We are taking this seriously.
Says the dumbass kid who keeps spouting tinfoil hat shit about goddamn human experiments.
The only dumbass here is the guy who can't consider all the possible options.
Oh, is that
لا
right? Next, you're
تتضاربون.
gonna tell me
إيش
they
فيه؟
experiment on old man Waku too. Fucking idiots.
بشويش.
What?
That incident
جبت
3 years ago
الفكرة.
at the ADDC. The guy who died, Waku-san. Didn't he have Alzheimer's?
يب.
I think you're onto something.
Huh?
think about it, Kaito-san.
يب.
Waku-san was an
هذا
Alzheimer's
مات
patient
منه.
at the center. We know for a fact that Okubo didn't kill him, but they never
Yep.
tracked the real murderer down.
Oh my god.
Alright, cool your fucking jets. That happened 3 years ago. AD9 didn't even exist back then.
True,
Push
it
the rock.
was only announced last year. But all the research that went into that paper would have reached way further back.
Huh? Wait, are we really onto something?
اها.
It's hard to say for sure, but it's worth looking into at the very least.
كل البلاء في هذا العقار، كل البلاء.
If 89's really what killed Wakusan 3 years ago,
يا عيني
the
على القعدة.
disease shit would be the scandal.
I have a few more thoughts about this whole human experiment. Mind if we continue?
يب 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 يب. يا
Sure.
أفكاره جهنمية هذا الولد.
Okay, so let's say Shono did experiment on Wakusan. Why would he do that? They normally do a lot more to ensure a drug is safe before it enters clinical trials. What was his motive for testing it then?
يقول ليش إيش
Maybe he
الدافع
wanted
اللي
to
خلاه.
try his groundbreaking new drug on a real live human as soon as possible. If
يمكن
it worked, he'd have the
حب
cure.
يجربها.
And he'd have it without dealing with all the red tape these things go through. It would have saved him years.
That's possible. I guess Shono was surrounded by dementia patients. One little test wouldn't be a big deal, and if it succeeded, his drug would save the world.
يب.
If it meant curing Alzheimer's sooner, he might have been okay accepting the risk.
But instead of doing what it was meant to do, 89 had a horrible side effect. Death.
Oh
The
my
more I
god.
think about it, the more it feels like this is how it all went down.
الأثر
It's starting
الجانبي
to
له
make
الموت.
sense.
But now, even though he knows the risks, he's still experimenting and using the mold to do
من
it.
جد حتى هو عارف المخاطرة، باقي
I
للآن
know
يبي
this is all
يجربه
just a theory.
ويجرب
the
على
pieces
الناس
all seem to
الصحة،
fit together.
ومع ذلك استأجر كمان المول. يعني مو المول هذا السوق اللي كذا المركز
Going
التجاري،
down
لا
that
لا
path, Yagami-san,
مول يعني الخلد.
that means Okubo really was innocent, yeah? But he murdered his girlfriend right after. I mean,
Quit it, Sugiura. We'll get to that later.
yeah.
من جد زعلتني منك كذا. لا لا تعال، خلينا مع ذا الذكي.
So, to summarize our theory so far, it all started 3 years ago when Shono accidentally killed a patient during an AD9 test. But those tests are still ongoing. That's why Hamura had all those Kyorei guys killed.
But wait, how would a guy like Shono get wrapped up with Yakuza and assassins? Your run-of-the-mill researcher wouldn't have the cash or connections for that shit.
But what if someone close to him
صح.
did?
Someone Shono knows who's got Yakuza ties? The hell could that be?
إيش أختار؟ لازم أختار وريهم إني ذكية أنا. كرش حقي هنا يشوف. أتوقع اللي شفناه عنده حق هذا وزارة الصحة، ما أدري.
The Minister of
خطأ.
Health.
خطأ.
But I'm not
Who else do we?
Someone who...
خطأ. هذا ولا ذا؟ ذا يلا ذا.
Ryusuke Kida.
Oh, Akita would. There's even. I think you.
I don't know if that's really true.
Why?
Think back to the 89 press conference. You remember the look on Kito's face? He was so proud, innocent even. But if he knew about all this human experiment shit, no way he'd look like that.
Kid's got a
صح
point.
من جد.
That would still make. First, Shono gets Kido to sign off on the 89 paper and publicly gives him all the credit. Thrilled about the there's no turning back after. That's probably. It feels like.
من جد.
That mean?
Right.
Let's see. Well,
خاصة الفكرة جات في بالي. ايش السؤال؟ When would have been the first time that the mark of someone. من هذا؟ واكو. قبل 6 أشهر أتوقع. والله ما أدري متى. لا 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 لا. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10.
Probably
Yeah.
Hashki.
And why do you...
Hashki inching closer to the truth about 89 was a serious problem for Shono. But as we know, Shono was in a taxi at the time of the beating. Meaning someone else must have been responsible for Hashki's death.
The man in the black raincoat. He's the mole?
Yep.
Yeah. Only the best of the best assassins would have the skill to do what they did to Hashki.
Can't argue with that.
Who knows how close Hashki...
Yeah, it seems like a...
So what?
If you have...
I mean, this is still just a theory, right? It all
Yep.
sounds almost too convenient.
What do you mean?
If Shono killed Wakusan at the ADDC 3 years ago, then Okubo, the primary suspect in the case, would be totally in the clear.
Yep. Already proved that in court, remember?
But Okubo, he killed his girlfriend right after. He stabbed her
صح.
over and over.
قبل 3 سنين.
Even set the place on fire. Reeked of booze, too. Even defend him all you want. The guy's a murderer. That's why the whole thing was such a big deal. Everyone realized the court made a mistake. It took the death of an innocent girl for them to realize that Okubo probably did it after all. Yet here you are, claiming the court got it right. Claiming Okubo's innocent. But you just don't want to feel responsible for Emi Terasawa's death. That's it, isn't it?
Enough, Sugiura. You're way out of line and you don't know shit.
من جد.
Look, I know I get
حرفياً
swept up in
زعلت
my
منه
emotions
خلاص.
pretty easily sometimes. All the same, I'm trying to be fair here.
Are you?
So if we want to treat Yagami-san's theory like it's the truth, then we'll have to figure out whether or not Okubo is innocent.
And how are you...
We just go to
You wanna-
a lawyer.
He can't stand me, though. From day one, but I...
Fine. If you really want to...
Well,
Oshinoku.
Yes?
المشكلة
Let's go
عشان ما
talk.
I can
أحفظ
try.
الأسامي
Thanks.
عشان
Looking
كذا.
apart.
هف. يلا انقلع، زعلت منك حتى ما بطالع فيك. نروح مكتب المحاماة. انقلعوا عني.
This again?
انقلعوا عني. أبى تدرون شي؟ تعالوا. تعال. ذاك عصبني، زعلني، يلا. ما شاء الله خياراتي تنتبه. ليش؟ لأني أنسى الأسامي.
How's it going, Yagami-san?
Oh, not bad. What do you have there?
The files for Emi Terasawa's case.
Well,
Yagami-san, if you really don't need them, just leave them here.
لا يا قلبي لازم أشوفها. صلاة لا تفهم هذه من دون حتى كلام. والله ضايقني.
Emi Terasawa, 26 years old at time of death. December 2nd, 2015, about 11 p.m. Her body is found on the 15 stab wounds to the chest, presumably inflicted while she was still alive.
50 طعنة.
Cause of death? Blood loss. No ash in her lungs, so she didn't inhale any smoke. Emi died before the fire started.
أوكي.
Shinpei Okubo, the victim's boyfriend and roommate, was found at the scene and arrested. Murder weapon is thought to be a kitchen knife. It was covered in Okubo's prints. Okubo was wasted out of his mind when firefighters arrived at the apartment.
Okubo-san is not a violent person. And he hasn't even had a drink in over 6 years. Not a single drop since the incident.
But Okubo claims he doesn't remember ever drinking, that he woke up surrounded by flames. He's pleaded
Okay, قال ما
innocence from day
يتذكر.
one.
قال إنه شرب
Yagami.
وصحي. حصل
Do you
نفسه
really
بين
have to
النار.
do this?
Yep.
But why?
Okuba got laid off from his job.
Yeah.
The guy that took-
لا لازم أعرف والله معلش. ما أدري إني
I helped
قادرة
set a
كذا يعني
murderer
أصبر.
loose on the world. In other words, Emmy died because of me.
I'm not gonna let you do this to yourself.
من جد.
Do you remember your dad's last case? Must have been almost 20 years ago. Do you, Yagami?
Yeah. No way I could forget.
The defendant in that case raped and murdered a 15-year-old girl. At least that's what they said he did. Everyone in the damn country thought that guy deserved to get executed. No thoughts of innocence, except from your dad. You know how it all went down after that. He gave the prosecution what for. Your dad never compromised his ideals, no matter what.
طلع
He said
أبوك
a
محامي.
lawyer's job isn't discovering the truth, or even knowing it. It's proving the prosecution doesn't have enough evidence to convict. Do you understand? That's how he saw the defense's role.
Yep.
It takes some real guts to say that. That's why you looked up to him. And you would have never become an attorney without his influence.
In the beginning, sure I did. But you know, a lot happened afterward. With my dad, and with me too.
Yeah.
It's possible the defendant actually was guilty. Raped the girl, killed her in cold blood. He disappeared almost immediately after the trial. So, all of the hatred, all of the anger people felt, was thrown onto my dad. Not long after, he and my mom were killed by the victim's father.
Oh my god.
Even so, I don't think your old man did anything wrong. Our job's showing that the prosecution doesn't have enough evidence, not finding the truth. And when you
أبو
defended
الضحية
Okubo
هو
the first time
اللي
around,
دافع عنه
that's
أبوه
exactly what you did.
أو
Listen to me,
برأه.
Yagami. You
هو اللي
didn't
قتل
do
أبو
anything
ياغامي وأمه
wrong.
وشنق
Sure,
نفسه
I
في
get what
نفس
you're saying, but a girl burned to death
بيتهم.
because I was good at my job.
What?
It's easy to sit back and tell me I did nothing wrong, but put yourself in my shoes. Could you say you did the right thing?
That's
أوه،
enough.
قلبي عورني.
How long are you gonna let this dominate your life?
For
من
as long
جد
as I
ياغامي
live.
عدى 3 سنين لازم تنسى. شوفوا من يتفلسف.
Yagami speaking.
Hey, it's Hoshino. I've
والله
arranged our
حتى
chat
أنا
with
محل
Okubo.
ياغامي ما راح أسامح نفسي
Meet me at
مرة.
the taxi stand on West Shichifuku Street. I'm on my way there now.
Got it. Thanks.
Damn.
I appreciate the
والله.
concern.
I've said all I wanted to say. It's fine. I half knew you weren't gonna listen anyway.
Yep.
Genda-sensei,
Hmm?
you and I both saw what happens when you don't pursue the truth. I can't let that go. I won't.
من جد. يلا جنبنا هنا. ما في شي ما
Over here,
صدقك.
Yagami-san.
يلا يلا جاية.
We're fine.
قصدي جاي. نسيت ياغامي ولد مو بنت.
どちらまで行かそれでは
يلا يلا. بس والله قهر. اوكي. فكبوا. واه طول شعره ما شاء الله شنب ودقن.
Long time no see. Yagami-sensei.
Yeah. It's been a while.
I apologize. I've been alone all this time. Talking is...
Don't worry. We're not in a rush here.
You look so different.
Yeah. I haven't been back in the courtroom since the last day of our case.
Meaning you're not a lawyer?
Not quite. I'm a detective. In Camarocho. Pays the bills, you know.
And that's all my fault?
Hey. Sorry. This isn't what I came here to talk about today. 3 years ago, at the ADDC. Did you actually murder Waku-san or not?
جيتها قتلتها ولا لا؟
What? Yagami, I don't understand. You know I'm innocent. I didn't murder Waku-san. Or Emi-chan. Why won't you listen to me? I told you time and time again, I didn't kill anyone!
يقول أنا ما قتلت
Why
أي
won't
أحد.
people just believe me?
The prosecution had more than enough evidence to convict you for Emi's murder. It was an open and shut case. There was nothing we could do.
Of course not. How am I gonna win when my own lawyer doesn't believe I'm innocent? Don't think I couldn't tell. Every time you went up there and tried to clear my name, you looked like you were gonna puke.
So, Okubo-san, you really didn't do it either time?
That's what I've been saying all along.
My name is Hoshino from the Genda Law Office. If you don't mind, we have a theory about the ADDC incident you were on trial for.
I do mind. It doesn't have anything to do with me.
But don't you want to know who really killed Waku-san?
It was an ADDC researcher by the name of Yoji Shono.
I remember him. But you're saying he did it? Why, though?
Here, let me explain. Waku-san's death was an 89-related accident. That's our theory, at least. The drug must have killed him on the spot. Shono panicked, searching for a place to hide the body.
Which led him to my truck, huh?
Yeah. It must have been the only option he could think of. Things may have turned out differently had you actually reported finding Waku-san's body. But as we both know, that's not what happened.
So all this was because I buried the body?
It was a better stroke of luck than Shono could have ever asked for. After all, the cops never even suspected him.
بسبب انه هو لما حط
Damn it!
هذا دفن الجثة لو انه ما
I
دفنها
don't know what the hell I was
كان ما
thinking
شكوا
back
فيه.
then. It all happened so fast.
فأعطى
I opened
ذاك
the truck,
جائزة
and the
خروج
body
من
was
الأمر.
there. Naturally, I panicked. The police never would have believed I didn't kill the guy.
يقول شعرت بالذعر.
Of course
كيف
not.
سويت كذا؟
Why would they? I already had a criminal record, too. I was a fool.
Okubo.
أوكوبو.
So you really were innocent after all, huh?
Do you even need to ask?
I guess not. Thank you.
Yagami-san?
Yagami-sensei! What about Emi?
خلاص
Aren't you
فكرنا
gonna
انه
ask me
فعلا
about
كان
her?
بريء.
I told you before I never would have killed her!
I want to believe you. I really do. But I already did everything I could. I
You
searched
did.
non-stop for some kind of hint. But a guy can only spend so long poring over burnt scraps of evidence. After 3 years, I'm not holding out much hope.
So, guess the real killer is still out there. Just biding his time, waiting for my execution. How are you and I gonna face Emmy in the afterlife? Come on, man! Tell me how!
اوكي بيعدمون بيعدمون أكبو بسبب قتل البنت، بس هو يقول إنه ما قتلها.
Yagami-san,
What's up?
بس كل
I
شيء
think I'm gonna
يدل
head
إنه
back to
ضده.
Gendon's. What are you up to tonight?
Not sure yet.
والله ما أدري.
I think maybe I'll swing by Tender.
احترت في
I
الأمر.
could use a drink.
Yagami-san.
I'll be all right.
والله حيراني. بس توقع هو ما قتلها. ما قتلها. حاول الاتجاهات أعوذ بالله. بس حرفيا حركة عواطفي يعني. اوكي قال بجي اشرب هنا والعياذ بالله.
So, I hear you're defending Ayube.
ليش احس هذا
Kuroiwa.
الخلط؟
I had to come
ما أدري ليش
congratulate
أحس
you
إنه هو
myself on your triumphant return to the courtroom.
نفس الهيئة.
I'm not gonna be the one defending him.
أدري
Just
المفروض
help
ما
with the
أشك محقق
investigation.
بس يعني
Wasn't Shintani Sensei your mentor?
ما أدري
You helped
أنا
me
كذا
to free the
أشك
man
في
who
الكل.
murdered him. Are you confused or just desperate for a few scraps off the table? But it wouldn't be the first murder you've set loose in our city. Not a good look.
والله ما
Aibe
يطمن.
didn't kill Shintani.
His gun begs to differ.
Yeah, that's how the real killer framed him for it. If you
Say what you will.
يا أخي شك في أمره. ليش شك في أمره أنا ماني عارفة ليش، لأني هذا يعرف كل شيء أول بأول ويجي للأماكن أول بأول. مستحيل. مين؟ إيش في؟
Hello? You need something?
More or less.
إيش في؟ يعني حلو ستايلك وكذا، في النهاية كذا الزبال جالس تذبحني.
Doesn't look like you're here to talk.
That's right. Your little detective game's over, Yagami.
Wait, who was that? Yagami-san!
Hoshino-kun, stay back!
Huh?
This guy's dangerous.
I can see that.
روح. ويلي والله خاف يأذونه.
Yagami!
استغفر الله يا ربي. أول مرة يجيبون شرير حلو. لا ثاني مرة. You dare. اوه يكفينا كسر العظمة. كسروا لحية. والله شوف. ايش بو كذا قوي اعوذ بالله منه. ادوني حركات خاصة، ادوني كل شيء، ادوني سلاح، ادوني حاجة، اي شيء اي شيء اي شيء. ايش ذا قوي اقوى من المعضل حتى. خذ ابلع. بسرعة. الله والله قوي الكلب قوي. ادعسه كذا. ايش فيه ذا قوي. اوف ابلع ابلع. هذا ما ينفع الا القوة، والله ما اقدر عليه. مرة قوي الكل. ابلع في الركن، انا احجزك انا. لا، في الزاوية في الزاوية احشرك ترى. خلاص. اوه شوف قديش كسر عظامي، قطع لحمي تقطيع، قطع ذا الوجه. يا قليل الادب، اقعد محلك، يلا انقلع. هرب.
Yagami-san, are you okay?
يب.
I'm fine.
انت بخير، انت
That guy wasn't messing around.
What do you mean?
He would have killed me for sure if I let him.
Maybe one of Hamura's men?
يمكن.
What's up, Tuck? How'd your chat with Okubo go?
Listen, someone just tried to murder me. Probably sent by Hamura.
What?
Yep.
Watch your back, Kaito-san. Where are you now?
Right by the office. Got Sugiura with me, too.
Don't go back there. Not now.
All right. I got a place.
Oh yeah?
KJR, the Kyorei HQ. Hamura ain't gonna touch us there.
Wait, you're gonna go there after we beat the crap out of Shioya and his whole crew in that club? You think they'll just let us hang out?
Of course I do. We've got Kajihiro on our side. We'll go on ahead. Get your ass over there quick, yeah?
اوكي يلا.
Sounds like we're meeting at KJR.
I heard.
Well, let's go.
اوكي يلا نروح. اوكي. يا الله، توني طلعت من ضاربة. اتوقع لازم اهيل. اوكي.
This is the Kyorei clan headquarters, right?
Last I checked.
Oh, this is gonna shave some years off my life.
I'm nervous too.
شوف وين رحنا.
Yagami-san.
I'm, Hoshino, sir.
Uh-huh. Sorry to see...
بداية مضارباتي كلها هنا. ذكريات. ذكريات حلوة. لا لا، إلا من هنا أتوقع الطريق. أو ما أدري. هنا أيوه. لا مو هنا، أعوذ بالله، وين الطريق؟ أتوقع هنا. لا. تحت. هنا. ياها وينه؟ اتوقع هنا. ده كله ادور عليه. الله يكفينا الشر. اتوقع هنا. يب هنا. الله.
Well, if it isn't Yagami-sensei. Come in. Come in.
Huh?
Sorry about how rude we've been to you till now. Chairman Kajihira's told us to do whatever you say.
Listen to this, Talk. I asked for a massage, and he actually gave me one. I had you all wrong, Murase. You're just a big teddy bear.
Don't get too carried away, Kaito-san.
Maybe I'll see if Shioya will massage me next.
I'm gonna say that's probably a bad idea. Anyway, go on and take a load off.
So Okubo really didn't kill Waku-san all those years ago.
If his reaction's anything to go by.
He might not have even killed his girlfriend. At least that's how it looked to me.
Huh?
I'd rather not go there right now.
I've been wondering, Yagami-sensei. Who is that guy?
You curious?
Can't blame a guy for asking, can you?
Well, apparently he's afraid of Yakuza. Better to just leave him alone.
Huh. Well, okay then.
So, Shono's looking more suspicious every day.
About
Yep.
time for a good old face-to-face.
Judging from our last visit, we won't be able to get an appointment with Shono or Kido.
And we won't make an appointment. All we do is wait in the lobby, then ambush Shono when he comes out.
A stakeout, huh? That's my kind of job.
Actually, you're gonna be staying back.
Huh?
I mean, they'd catch on in a heartbeat if they saw a tough guy like you standing around. And Hoshino-kun, you should go back to Genda's.
Okay, but
All right then. Sounds like I'm tagging along.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go, Yagami-san.
يلا نروح هنا. اوه شوفوا من جا معايا. يلا نمشي. تعال. يلا نمشي، الطريق مرة طويل. الطريق مرة طويل. كيف الحال؟ شو اخبار؟ شو مسوين؟ الحمد لله. نروح مطعم، نروح كافيه نشرب لنا قهوة كذا نروق. بعد عن طريقي. واو صقع في ذيك، ما شاء الله عنده حول. ايش رايك نروح للتاكسي الابعد؟ احسن لنا يعني. اقول خلاص خلنا نسوي المهمة. فيني انا رضيت بسرعة. رجعنا رحنا لهذا المحل.
Man, this place is fucking huge.
Keep it close to your
Mara.
chest, Sugiura. We're supposed to blend in, remember?
Now, but what if you already went home? Come on, let's ask somebody. I don't want to sit here all night if he's never coming out.
Good point.
We going?
اوكي موظفة الاستقبال
Excuse
كالعادة.
me. Is Shono...
Oh, do you have an...
Not exactly, no.
Oh, Yagami-san, good evening.
Oh, you're...
اوه
Hashimoto. I should...
البنت.
Oh, right.
Do you need something more from him?
Well,
Yagami-san, there he is. It's Shono.
gotta run. Where is he?
Over there, by the stairs.
اوكي.
Let's go, Yagami-san.
Hey,
ما اتوقع هذا.
what the...
ولا هذا.
Hey.
اتوقع لازم اقدم.
What the...
شوفوا هذا اللي راح. اللي راح. خلاص يا قلب عرفنا وينه. طبعا لأني والله ودي أعرف إيش يصير. ما عندي وقت أدور لها. معلش بعدين أدور لك يا قلبي.
Okay, let's move in.
Well, if it isn't Yagami-san, Kamurocho's finest private eye.
You again.
This had better be the last time I see you in this center. Are you aware that I filed a complaint with the Bar Association about you?
Aren't you the Vice Minister of Health?
My name is Ichinose.
Yeah, I remember you from the other day.
يب
Looks
شفنا
like you
ذاك
come here
اليوم.
often.
Of course. As such, there are a great many discussions. Now I
Oh my
suggest you
god
leave.
كلامك فاضي.
So much for the plan. Shono's gonna be on red alert after that. Doubt he'll be
Yep.
coming down through the lobby now. What do we do? Let's go, Yagami-san.
البنت هذه هي بتساعدنا.
Hashimoto?
It's all, Doctor.
Yeah.
Lately,
وش صار؟
What do you mean, rounds?
it's a little custom of his. He takes a walk around the hospital every morning. Been doing it for years.
Right. He did the same 3 years ago.
Passion like his is what's going to make or break our research. And with that, I should be going. Sorry to be so curt. Goodbye, then.
Security on Shono's lab is airtight. Can't get in without a special gold keycard.
Yep.
But that's not the case for the hospital wing. Meaning, we have some time to kill until Shono's rounds.
Wait, you want to chill till the morning and ambush him in the hospital?
Yeah.
Guess the next question is, where do we get in?
Let's check the map.
وش تراني أنا؟
Hey. This is the garage for the service entrance, that is. What the? Suspicious. This, you need to keep... Hey. What the? This... Suspicious. That... Hey.
Why don't...
No, we should... Suspicious.
Okay, yeah.
Guess we're sneaking in through the garage,
Yeah.
huh? You going?
اوكي يلا طلعنا. ايش في؟ نحن طالعين ترى.
Can I help you?
Are you from the Yagami Detective Agency?
That's
I'm the head of security here. The Vice Minister has instructed me to see you two out.
طب نحن
Blind or
خارجين.
something? We're already leaving.
I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to escort you the rest of the way.
That's a lot of guys for an escort.
مرة.
Hey, where the hell are you taking us? Answer me, asshole.
This should be fine.
كأنهم
Mashko-san,
بيضربونه.
yeah? What
يا
exactly did
ربي.
Ichinose tell you to do?
Make sure you never show your face here again.
Okay.
The fuck?
That doesn't look like standard issue guard equipment. Oh.
Now fight me!
أكيد طبعا. قعدت أحس أنت ما عندك سالفة. انقلع بس. قلبت عليه والله العظيم. خذوك إن شاء الله. وجوده عدم ما شاء الله على الفاضي هذا البزر اللي معاه. والله وجوده عدم واحد. كسرت عظامي. لو معايا كايتو ما كان صار كذا. يا ربي تعالوا يلا. هذا بس قاعد ينطنط بهلواني اللي معايا ذا. خلاص ما عاد هو الكرش، اعوذ بالله. ابله ما عاد قاتل. ما بهلوان. يا لطيف. اوكي.
Come on, do you have to keep waving?
What do you mean? They're the only reason we got in so easy.
True, though ultimately we have the Vice Minister to thank for that.
تستحقون ذلك. يا ربي والله يستحقون ذلك.
How's it look? Any different from 3 years ago?
Not even a little bit.
Let's go, Yakumi-san.
انقلع عني.
You're not going in?
And lose my perfectly...
برضو ما شاء الله يدخن.
Yagami-san.
We'll just have to confront him head on.
You don't want
I doubt we have the After all, this is probably...
Guess so, huh?
Meaning...
Gotcha.
كتمنا.
Well, the thought is... But you wouldn't...
did it...
Exact. But...
Huh?
The guy...
انقلع
I
عني.
think thought...
How long have you been thinking this?
Since you told me what a mess Okubo is now. It was just a feeling.
Honestly, I wanted to believe he didn't kill, but I just... Emi-chan was... such a good person. But after all, there's
جد
nothing
كانت
special.
لطيفة وطيبة. حقيرين والله العظيم. قهروني. ما يتقوون إلا الطيبين. العلة ده.
Why are you two here?
Dr. Shono, what is it?
How did you get in here?
تعال نباك في كلمة
Just
راس.
want to ask you a few questions, Dr. Shono.
Well, I don't have anything I can say to you. Apologies. I need you to handle this. I have to go.
Where are you going? This
Japan.
won't take long.
Sorry, I can't let you go any further. Call security.
شبان يهرب.
Shono!
Let's go, Yagami-san. We can't let him get away. It's our only chance.
الله ضارب ذولا كلهم. يا الله ايش هذا؟ مرة ضعاف. قلبي خذ كف كف كف. تعال الثاني خذ كف.
Shono, wait! Hold up!
This is Shono. 30 seconds. Just get over here.
بسرعة 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 بسرعة. باقي ما مات ده. يلا يلا بسرعة 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 بسرعة.
Shono, wait!
لا.
Now you're fucked.
بسرعة القوة القوة القوة. بسرعة.
Can't wait for 3 minutes.
Let's finish this!
لا لا اضرب اضرب هذا. ايوه اضرب ده. تعال 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 تعال. طيح فيه 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 طيح فيه. ايوه ايوه احشروا هنا. خليه هنا مرة. لا تطلعوا لا تطلعوا عند المحل. مرة لا تطلعوا. خليه محشور. الله يصيبك ان شاء الله فجار ولحية. تعال بسرعة بسرعة بسرعة. غريبة قتلتاهم، غريبة البزر قتلتاهم. ما عاد انت الكرش حقي خلاص، طلعت مرة ما انت حق فزعات، بس فزعاتك للهروب، غير كذا ما عندك سالفة يا لطيف. اوه مسكناك مسكناك.
Open up! Hey! Do you hear me?
لا.
This is the room, right? Where Waku-san was staying? The man who died after you used him as a test subject for 8. Why'd you do it, Shono? For the glory?
What are you talking about? Get out of here! This is trespassing!
Huh. You sure you want...
Huh?
I thought you'd be a little more curious about how much of your secret I really know.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're the one backing the mole. Isn't that right?
Huh? How dare you accuse me of...
That's not all I know. Hamura's the middleman. You pretty satisfied with his work?
I won't stand for this baseless slander. What proof do you have?
You just made a big mistake, Shono-san.
Huh?
You've been working non-stop on this new drug, right? No way the street slang about a murderer would have reached your ears. You were supposed to ask what the mole is.
What is the
من
mole?
جد.
There's a good boy.
The serial killer who's been gouging people's eyes out. It all started 3 years ago. You performed an 89 experiment on him probably late at night. And when he died, you did the only thing you could. Snuck him out. I'm sure Waku-san's death came as a complete shock to you.
Yep.
But you didn't have time to panic. You needed to hide the body, fast. So you used the laundry cart to transport it without raising suspicion. You just needed to get it as far away as possible. Then, just before 8 a.m., Shinpei Okubo arrived at the hospital to gather the linens. That was your chance. You waited for an opening, hid the body in his truck. That wouldn't solve anything, though. Okubo would find Waku-san, and of course call the cops. Naturally, they'd then search for whoever stashed the body there. But you didn't have any other choice, did you? You had to take the risk, and somehow, it paid off. Turned out, Shinpei Okubo had a criminal record, and was worried the police would suspect he murdered Waku-san. So, he didn't report it. Instead choosing to bury the body deep in the Okutama Mountains. You were probably thrilled with Okubo. I mean, it's practically a miracle someone else stepped up and took the blame for you, wouldn't you say?
I don't know what you're talking about.
But then another miracle happened. One not so convenient for you. Okubo walked. And if he was innocent, that would mean someone else killed Waku-san. They might have even come after you if you didn't do anything. Which is when you sold your soul to the devil.
What do you mean by that?
Don't play dumb with me. You know all too damn well what I'm talking about. You needed to frame Okubo. And you murdered someone in cold blood to do it.
Murder? Who are you accusing me of killing?
This man right here.
Hey, hold on a sec.
Hmm?
That's not the right person, Yag.
Oh, You needed to frame up.
مين؟ يلا خذ والله ما أدري ما ركزت.
Oh, you needed to.
البنت.
Emmy, you forced according to the autopsy. Did she convince me that and sure, he could have died if you messed up. But that would, as long as you could chalk up Emmy's murder to a drunk, suicidal Okubo-kun.
من جد هو خدره.
And once you made sure you could pin the blame on Okubo, you set fire to the whole apartment.
What evidence do you have to...
Don't worry. I can't prove it yet. But I'm damn near positive I'm on the right track.
Yep.
I can see it in your eyes. Look. I know what you're thinking. 89 will save countless people, meaning there's no way you're not doing the right thing. Well, I'm sorry to break it to you, Shono, but that's just not true. You know, when someone thinks they're in the right, that's when the real cruelty in people starts to come out. So what do you say, Shono? Are you really right?
قتلها بدون حق.
Just what is going on in here, damn it?
Oh, hey. We were just heading out.
Why, you...
And by the way, so sorry to hear about 89. Maybe you, need a few more humans to test it on? Don't worry. Shono-san here didn't tell us a damn thing. But hey, I'm gonna find out the truth.
يب راح نعرف الحقيقة.
Even if it's the last thing I do.
من جد. وبس راح يكون هذا نهاية مقطعنا اليوم. لا تنسوا اللايك والاشتراك في قناتي ومشاركة المقطع إذا عجبكم وبس وباي.